You, madam, you look like the kind of person who would walk along the street, see an injured pigeon, bend down, pick it up, cradle it, take it home, nurse it, release it back to the wild. You just give that aura, you demean it, it's lovely. You, sir, you look like the kind of person who would walk down the street, see an injured pigeon, bend down, pick it up. It's not worse, it's just different. Yeah. I'm an animal lover. I really love animals, and I particularly love snakes. Got any snake lovers in? Yeah. I actually I own snakes. Yeah, not snake. Snakes. Not 2 snakes. No snakes. Not 5 snakes. Yeah. Not 8 snakes. 8 snakes is weird. It was 8 snakes. Dicks. That's who. I wouldn't call my relationship with snakes sexual. Leave that to the courts. Yeah, I'm a deeply superstitious gentleman. I live my life by a few superstitious rules. One of the main ones, all aware of the magpie rules. Yeah, you all heard that rhyme? Yeah, 1 for sorrow, 2 for pain, 3 to go out and murder again. Definitely one I stick to. Since hitting my 40s, I found the world is just repeating itself, and I'm always getting the same conversations with people. So I've decided I'm going to start logging my conversations, and I've made a monthly list. Now, I didn't really do December because I couldn't think of any Christmas-themed jokes. So these are just November's lists. So these are the 5 most commonly said things to me in December. Right, coming in number 5, it was 6 times this was said to me. Rob, are you seriously wearing that to a funeral? The answer was yes. 4, this was related, I think almost tied in fact. Is that a wetsuit you're wearing? It's very slimming, and I think we all want to be slim for a funeral, don't we? Yeah. There's number 3, 18 times, this comes in pretty much every month. Get out of my garden! I did. 2, also another consistent one. Generally speaking, I hear this at the swimming baths, or the Schwimmbaden. How many nipples? 5, actually. And finally, more recently, and in a court setting, Rob, was that a snake on your penis? So, I'm a dad. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, it's an achievement, apparently. I've got 2 children. I've got Lucy, she's my 10-year-old. And then I've got 10-year-old snake. Oh, I wish. None of them last that long. Lucy, my 10-year-old. And then there's my 7-year-old son. He's called Mistake. It's descriptive. I was honoured to be at both of the births. It was incredible. It was a wonderful experience. I was so humbled by watching the fortitude and the strength of character and the will my wife put in to give birth to my 2 beautiful children. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of fucking whinging that went on. But I had good reason to whinge, if I'm honest. Firstly, no one commented on my playlist. And I loaded the shit out of the Latvian salsa onto that. Which we all can agree, greases any wheel, doesn't it? No one touched my homemade hummus. Left untouched. And the biggest crime of all, no one joined in on my birthing conga. I went through maternity, I went through the birthing suite, A&E, ITU, the morgue. That was the deadest bit, to be honest. Yeah. This is a new joke now, we'll see how it goes. Did anyone see the David Beckham documentary recently on Netflix? Yeah, I watched that just before Christmas and I thought there are 2 things. One, rich people can only manage 2 facial expressions. Kind of surprise and smug grimacing. Yeah. And the second thought I thought was, I wonder if David and Victoria's faces taste like Vaseline. One day I'll find out. Yeah, right. So I've also sort of related to being a father. I found out a fairly fun fact recently. Have we got any other dads in? Yeah, a couple. Yeah. Would you have considered yourself a particularly involved father? Did you get involved? Yeah, absolutely. There's one thing I'm pretty sure you didn't do, and a little tip for any aspiring fathers now. Fun fact: did you know that men lactate? Yeah. Men can produce small amounts, in fairness, but they can produce breast milk. So if you are thinking of having kids, what I would suggest is you share the load next time. Yeah? It's not all on her. So I just want you to picture the scene. You're in bed, it's 4 a.m, and suddenly the sort of piercing cries of your waking newborn, hunger in their voice, or his voice, and you hear your loved one getting up out of bed. You just imagine reaching out slowly and grabbing her on the arm and going, "No, dear, I've got this." But I'm going to go on, because then you get up, you walk over to your newborn and you pick him up. I mean, don't pick him up like that. Gently pick him up and gently cup them to a swollen man breast and let them drink down. Which is how I'm going to get involved next time I have children. I mean, I've had a vasectomy, but if it does happen. I'm always looking for feedback. Not right now, that's heckling. But after a gig, I love feedback. I tend to hand out post-it notes. And I did this recent gig, and I've actually got them here, some live feedback. And I hope you indulge me on this one. So I've got a couple. I haven't read these. First one says, "So fucking funny." That's a bit base, that, isn't it? A bit sweary. Next one, "Rob, apart from the joke about eating orphans..." Yeah, that bit, that was pretty awful. "Your comedy touched me in ways I couldn't imagine." Oh, I think I speak for all the comedians in the room when I say that's why we do this. And this last one, okay. "Rob, did I see you in the Sheffield Lidl stealing steroid anal cream?" Yeah, I won't be doing post-its. Thanks very much. This is an incredible night. I've been Rob Jones. You've been wonderful. Thank you very much.